5, 4, 3, 2, 1, play. We're going to get started in child's pose. So go ahead and make your way into your space. Allow your knees to open up wide on your mat. Connect your big toes behind you. Let your forehead be heavy as you melt your chest towards the earth. Reach all 10 fingers forward. Settle your hips back towards your heels. Breathe deeply as you arrive in your space. Take a few natural breaths here, noticing the ebb and flow of every inhale and exhale. Let each breath become a little smoother. Maybe each breath in and each breath out gets a little bit longer. Using your breath as the tool to guide your mind and your body into your space, mentally and physically preparing for the next 60 moments that will share and move, sweat, and breathe together. Exhale all the air out of your lungs. Seal your lips. Take a big, deep inhale through your nose. Fill all the way up. And an open mouth exhale. Press it out. Another one just like that. Big breath in. Fill all the way up. Feel your ribcage expand. Open mouth exhale. Let it go. On your next inhale, we'll take a side body stretch. So just start to walk your hands up and over to the right corner of your mat. Let your left palm stack over your right. Take a few breaths here, finding length from your left pinky finger all the way down to your left hip crease. Take one more inhale. Stay for the exhale out. On your next inhale, walk your hands back up into center and start reaching up and over to the left side of your mat this time. Let your right palm stack over your left. Again, breathing into your right side body. Keep your hips settling back towards your heels. Inhale through your nose, big breath. Stay for the exhale out of your mouth. On your next inhale, hands come back to center. Stay for the exhale out here. On your next inhale, gently press yourself up to a tabletop position. Stack your shoulders over your wrists and your hips over your knees. Take a moment to breathe here and find neutral alignment. As you press the tops of your feet into the mat, feel your lower abdominal muscles start to engage up and in towards your spine. Spread your fingers wide across your space, gaze down between your palms. Then inhale gently to cow pose, drop your belly, lift your gaze. Exhale, cat, round and curl, press down through your palms, gaze between your thighs, or maybe keep your eyes closed, turn your attention inward. Inhale, drop your belly, lift your gaze, squeeze your shoulder blades. Exhale, cat, round and curl, broaden through your shoulder blades, press down. Again, inhale, cow, pose, lift your gaze and your heart through your collarbones. Exhale, cat, round and curl. Take a few more on your own at your own pace, or you have the option here to add in any other variation that allows you to warm up your spine and your body. You can gently press your heels back one at a time. Maybe you roll out your wrists, lifting one arm up at a time. I invite you here to maybe close your eyes if you haven't already, and just take any natural movements that feel good. You can keep working through those cat-cows or any of these other variations. We'll meet back in neutral in 4, back in tabletop in 3, last 2, last 1, come back to neutral. Take a big inhale, pull your belly in. Exhale, downward facing dog. Curl your toes under. Lift your hips towards the sky. You can find some gentle movement here. First down dog of class, maybe of your day. Pedal out through your feet a few times. Nod your head yes, shake it no. Then slowly begin to breathe into stillness. So setting up your down dog, keep spreading your fingers wide across your space. Press down through all 10 finger pads, specifically paying attention to the space between your thumb and index finger. Press into that space to begin lifting up and out of your wrists. Relax your shoulders down your back. Start to frame your ears with your biceps. Put a slight bend in your knees to send your hips nice and high towards the sky. As you relax your heels down towards the ground to find length through the backs of your legs. Take a big inhale here, fill all the way up. Stay for the exhale out of your mouth. Inhale, lift your heels, slight gaze forward. Exhale, take baby steps to the front of your mat to find ragdoll pose. Bring your feet behind your wrists. And once you arrive, pull your feet hips width distance, or even as wide as your mat. Put a gentle bend through your knees and grab for opposite elbows as you let your chest melt heavy over your legs. Just let it feel good here. Allow the weight to gently rock back and forth between the balls and heels of your feet. Find length through your hamstrings, your calves. Let it feel good. All the energy melting off your shoulders down through the crown of your head. One more inhale. One more exhale. Drop your hands to the mat. Gently toe heel your feet together. Bring your big toes to touch. Leave a slight space between your heels. Exhale all the air out of your lungs. On your next inhale, one vertebrae at a time, slowly rise up. You'll arrive at mountain pose at the top of your space. In your mountain pose, press down through all four corners of your feet. Allow your toes to gently lift off the mat to avoid gripping, and then gently place them back down. Now energetically press the edges, the outside edges of your feet out, like you're spreading the earth. Turn on your outer legs. Draw your tailbone long, pull your belly in, relax your shoulders down your back. Rotate your pinky fingers in to spread across your collarbones. Take a big inhale. Exhale, back bend, cactus your arms, lift your heart and your gaze, squeeze your shoulder blades. Inhale, come back to center, use your breath. Exhale, forward fold, hands travel through heart center, hinge at your hips, keep softness through your knees. Inhale, find a halfway lift, pause and breathe. Gently rock the weight into your toes like you're peering over a cliff. Find one long line of energy from your tailbone through the crown of your head. Your palms can come to your shins or up to your quads. Relax your shoulders down your back. Take a big inhale, pull your belly in. Exhale, hands to mat, step back to a high plank pose. First high plank right here, breathe into your strength. Drive your heels back behind you and firm up through your quads so you pull your hips in line with your shoulders. Press the mat away so you puff up in the space right between your shoulder blades. Take a big inhale. Stay for the exhale out, contract your belly in. Inhale, hinge forward onto all 10 tippy toes. Exhale, lower all the way down to your belly, keeping your elbow tips pinned in towards your sides. Untuck your toes. Hands stay where they are. Inhale, lift up to cobra pose. So press into the tops of your feet so much so that your kneecaps and your quads lift off the mat. Keep your gaze down, so tuck up your chin to find length through your spine. Take an inhale, lift 1 inch higher. Exhale, lower forehead towards the mat. 2 more just like that. Inhale, rise up, rolling cobra. Exhale, lower down. Last time, inhale, rise up. Little to no weight through your hands. Maybe on this round, you even hover your hands off the mat. Exhale, roll down. Tuck your toes through your knees or through high plank. Press up. Exhale, downward facing dog. That's our sun A. We'll flow breath to movement. Inhale to gaze forward. Exhale, step to arrive gently at the top of your space. Inhale, halfway lift, find length. Exhale, forward fold over your legs. Inhale, mountain pose, rise all the way up. Exhale, back bend, lift your heart, let it feel good. Inhale, back to center, reach. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway. Exhale, step back, high plank pose. Inhale, hinge forward. Exhale, lower all the way down, just 1 cobra. Untuck your toes. Inhale, rise up, cobra. Exhale, lower down. Tuck your toes. Inhale through tabletop or high plank. Exhale, downward facing dog. 1 more time, team. Inhale, gaze forward. Exhale, travel to the top of your space with control. Use your breath. Inhale, halfway, pull your belly in. Exhale, forward fold, beautiful, Leah. Inhale, rise up, mountain pose, great, Liz. Exhale, back bend, deepest one yet, let it feel good. Inhale, back to center. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway to find length. Exhale, step back to a high plank pose. Inhale, hinge forward. Exhale, lower all the way down, untuck your toes, hands stay where they are. Inhale, cobra, rise up, squeeze your shoulder blades, tuck your chin. Exhale, lower down. Inhale through tabletop or high plank pose. Exhale, downward facing dog, send your hips up and back, take a big breath in. Exhale, sigh it out. We'll move on from here, inhale, gaze forward. Exhale, travel to the top of your space. Inhale, halfway, long spine. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale to chair pose this time. Sit your hips back nice and low. Reach your fingertips up and pause. Now in your chair pose, you have the option of keeping your feet together or pulling them hips width distance, just whatever feels best in your hips and low back. Wherever you are, drive the weight gently into your heels. Sit your hips back nice and deep. Gaze down, make sure you can see all 10 of your toes. If you can't, sit back a little bit deeper. Stack your knees over your heels. Rotate your pinky fingers in. Take a big inhale. Exhale, airplane your arms, legs stay where they are, nice and strong. Use your triceps to lift your pinky fingers towards the sky. We'll flow through that in our arms. Inhale, chair pose, come back to center. Exhale, airplane arms, sweep behind you. One more time, inhale, chair pose. Exhale, airplane arms, maybe sit 1 inch deeper through your legs. Now this time, drive down through your right heel. Inhale, rise up, one leg Tadasana, your left leg lifts, pause and breathe. Keep your left toes flexed towards your face. Stack your left heel under your left knee. Drive down through your right heel to find your stability and your balance. Find length through both sides of your rib cage. Take a big inhale. Exhale, step back to a lunge with airplane arms. Your left leg is back and right leg is forward. So it's like your legs are standing on 2 separate train tracks and all 10 toes are facing the front of the rim. Take a big inhale. Stay for the exhale, maybe deepen that front lunge. Now drop onto your back left knee. Inhale, rise up, crescent moon. Stack your shoulders over your hips. You can find a slight stretch here through your right hip. Maybe a little lunge forward if that feels good. Take a big inhale. Exhale to half split. Straighten through your front leg. Let your right toes flex towards your face. Sit your hips back nice and deep. Breathe into the stretch through your right hamstring. On your next inhale, gently crawl forward. Keep your left palm planted. Inhale, open up for a twist. Your right palm comes towards the sky. Find equal length through both sides of your body, even as you twist. Take another inhale here. Exhale, come back to that half split, straighten through your front leg. Awesome, we'll come back to our flow. Inhale, walk forward. This time, rise up, crescent lunge. Restack your shoulders over your hips. Keep a slight bend in your left knee. Just square your hips forward. Stack your right knee over your right heel. Take a big inhale, pull your belly in. Exhale, open up to warrior 2. Your right knee tracks over your right toes. Drive down through the knife edge of your left foot. Activate by reaching out through all 10 of your fingertips in opposite directions. One more breath in. Stay for the exhale out. Maybe lunge a little bit deeper. Inhale, reverse your warrior. Send your right arm straight to the sky. Breathe into your right side ribcage as your legs stay sturdy and strong exactly where they are. One more breath in. Exhale, hands to mat. Step back to a high plank pose. Now from here, you can stay in your high plank or option to come down onto your knees. We'll have a set of shoulder taps. So you'll start tapping opposite palm to opposite shoulder across your chest. So you're either in your high plank pose or down on your knees. So as you find that tap, you can move as slow or as fast as feels good to you. You're focusing on using your core to keep your hips stable and in one place. So start to notice if you're rocking side to side, can you find stability in your entire core, front, side, and back, to really tap with control. We're here for 4, awesome work. 3, down dog in 2. Exhale, downward facing dog. Take a big inhale. Exhale, let it go. Inhale, gaze forward. Exhale, travel to the top of your space, step or jump. Inhale, halfway, find length. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, chair pose, sit your hips low, fingers up. Exhale, airplane arms. We flow through that 2 more times. Inhale, chair pose, arms up. Exhale, airplane arms, sweep behind you. Last time, inhale, arms up. Exhale to sweep. Inhale, right leg lifts this time. One leg Tadasana, pause and breathe. It's okay if the balance is a little bit more challenging on one side than the other. That's why it's super important to do one side at a time. Challenge our balance, our strength, and our mind. Keep your right toes flexed. Take a big inhale. Exhale, crescent lunge, airplane arms. Sweep your right leg back behind you. Find a slight hinge forward in your torso, but use your core to pull your belly off your left quad. Drop to your back knee. Inhale, rise up, crescent moon. Your left knee stays stacked over your left heel. Again, you can stay up here or start to lunge a little bit slightly forward. Breathe into your left hip. Take an inhale. Exhale, half split. Straighten through your left leg. Left toes are flexed. Keep softness through your left knee just to avoid locking out that joint. Allow your hips to settle back. Breathe into the stretch. Another inhale. Another exhale. On your inhale, gently walk your hands forward. Right palm stays planted. Back knee is still down. Inhale your left arm up. Find the twist. Send your heart to the left side of the room. Keep your palm stacked over your shoulder. One line of energy from left fingertips all the way down to the right. One more inhale. Exhale back to that half split. Straighten through your left leg. Inhale, walk your hands forward, curl your back toes under if they're not already, and rise up to crescent lunge. All 10 toes face the front of the room, left knee stacks over your left heel. Pull your belly in, draw your tailbone long. Take a big inhale. Exhale, open up, warrior two. Relax your shoulders down away from your ears. Commit to the lunge in your left leg. Stack your shoulders over your hips as you open up to the right side of the room. One more inhale. Exhale, settle in a little bit deeper. Inhale your left arm straight to the sky. Breathe into your left side rib cage. Keep your legs straight and strong. Drive down through the knife edge of your back foot. One more inhale, reach up through your fingertips. Exhale, hands to mat. Step back to a high plank pose. From here, we have a set of frog step-ups. From your high plank, you will walk your right leg forward, left leg forward, nice and wide behind your wrists, then send it back. Then you can alternate left forward, left back, right back. So you are opening up your knees to the two front corners of the room, drawing your tailbone long here. You can speed this up as much as you want. If you would like to level up here, you can take a set of frog jumps. So starting to jump forward and back, drawing your tailbone long. Great opportunity for you to layer on, layer off as you need, as feel good in your body. No matter where you are, keep pulling your heart through your collarbones to keep a slight lift through your torso. Awesome, Tim and Anna. Love the variations. Great work. Kelsey and Katie, loving it. You're here for 4. High plank in 3. Step back in 2. Step back to high plank and hold. Here for 4. Down dog in 3. Hips high in 2. Exhale, downward facing dog. Take a big breath in. Exhale, let it go. We'll come into our flow a little bit faster. Get that heart rate up from here. Inhale, gaze forward. Exhale, travel top of space, step or jump. Inhale, halfway lift, find length. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, chair pose, sit low. Exhale, airplane arms 1 time, sweep back. Inhale, your left leg high, 1 leg Tadasana. Exhale, airplane arms, crescent lunge, sweep back. From here, keep your legs where they are. Arms come forward, set of narrow rows. So we reach and pull, reach and pull. If you have weights or anything weighted and want to use them here, feel free to do so. But this is a body weight muscle engagement exercise as well, so weights aren't totally necessary. No matter where you are, weights or not, find a gentle squeeze and a pause as you pull your elbow tips back behind you. Keep your elbow tips grazing in towards your rib cage, towards your midline as much as you can. Keep relaxing your shoulders down your back so your elbows stay nice and low in that narrow row. Stay lifted high onto the left ball mount of your foot. Yes. Awesome work, you guys. Inhale, press, exhale, back. Woo! We're here for 4, 3, 2, last one. Drop your back knee down, back to our flow. Inhale, crescent moon. Exhale, half split. 1 breath to movement this time. Inhale, left arm down, crescent twist. Exhale, back to that half split. Curl your back toes under. Inhale, crescent lunge. Rise up, drive down through your right heel. Exhale, open up, warrior 2. Inhale, reverse warrior. Right arm straight to the sky. Exhale, hands to mat. Step back, high plank. From your knees or from your toes, we're putting those 2 movements together. So you'll take a shoulder tap, 1 on each side, then a frog's jump or step forward. So it's tap, tap, jump or step, forward, and back. Tap, tap, jump or step, forward, back. You can always take that tap once again on your knees or on your toes. Lots of layers here, lots of options. Keep your feet nice and wide in that shoulder tap. If you stay in your high plank pose, pull your heart forward in that frog jump or step. Feel your heart rate start to increase using your own body weight. Leah's laughing at me, she's sweating already. We're doing it, team, let's go. Oh, welcome back, Rob. I don't see you, but I know you're here. Go, Melissa, go, Sarah, awesome, Cassie, here for 4. High plank in 3, high plank in 2. Back to high plank, shoulders over wrists, pause and breathe. For 4, for 3, for 2, exhale, downward facing dog. We have the other side. Inhale, gaze forward. Exhale, travel top of space, step or jump with control. Inhale, halfway lift by length. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, chair pose, hips low. Exhale, airplane arms 1 time, sweep back behind you. Inhale, right leg lifts this time, 1 leg Tadasana. Exhale, crescent lunge, airplane arms, step back. Now this time we have a set of tricep kickbacks. So you'll lower and lift, lower and lift. So you're just hinging at that elbow joint, so just your forearms move. Keep your elbow tips lifted nice and high, but not so high that your shoulders are hiking towards your ears. Relax your shoulders down your back. So oftentimes when we add weights or momentum in a typical Sculpt class, honestly, a lot of people swing into this, and then you're just really not working into your triceps like you should. So if you can keep this engagement and add a weight, go get it. But honestly, I feel this type of engagement almost even more in a sense. That body weight really squeezing, keeping your elbow tips in line with one another, press behind you. Start to notice if you're dumping forward through your chest. Keep lifted through your core. You're here for 4. Here for 3, here for 2. Last one, back to our flow. Drop down onto that back knee. Inhale, rise up, crescent moon. Exhale, half split, straighten through your left leg. Inhale, walk forward, crescent twist, left arm high. Exhale, half split, straighten through your left leg. Inhale, crescent lunge, curl your back toes under, drive down through your left heel, reach your arms up. Exhale, open up, warrior 2, relax your shoulders down. Inhale, reverse your warrior straight to the sky. Exhale, hands to mat, high plank. All right, from here, we're taking out the shoulder taps. We're doing that same frog jump or step forward, this time coming all the way up to standing at the top. So feet forward, nice and wide, stand up, lower down, step or jump back. Drive down through your heels to stand all the way up at the top. Maybe start to squeeze your glutes, because you know where we're going. We're coming into some squats next. So your feet are nice and wide, and when you're lifting, your toes are facing the 2 front corners of the room. So it's not a narrow squat. Nice and wide, maybe just your heels even stay on the mat and your toes come off. Maybe challenge yourself here to start jumping forward. Awesome, Liz. Listen to your body, to your own breath. I think what makes foundations a little bit harder sometimes is we're in these movements for a little bit longer, right? There's no rush. We're really focusing on these foundations. And burpees, master makers, these are all intense cardio exercises that you see in a lot of Sculpt and just online classes. So really knowing the breakdown of each movement will make you stronger and more successful when you see them faster. Here for 4. 3, we meet on your feet in 2. Last 1. So your feet are nice and wide from that frog stand up. Now start to sit your hips back behind you. Feet stay where they are. Your elbow tips come on the inside of your thighs. We just have a little frog pulse. So elbow tips are on the inside of your quads. Open up nice and wide. Now in any sort of pulse, start to notice if you're using your joints or your muscles to pulse. We always want to use our muscle engagement. So here's a great example. Pull your attention into your own body. And are you using your knees to pulse, or are you using your glutes? And maybe when you start to use your glutes, the movement gets a little bit smaller, and that's okay. But then we're moving with a little bit more intention. We're here for 4. Stand up in 3. Rise up in 2. Last one. Stand all the way up. Maybe kick out your legs. How are we feeling, team? Awesome. All right, we're going to come into a set of squats. First, we're going to set up just our isometric hold squat. Pull your feet hips width distance. Sit your hips back nice and low. If it feels better in your body to come a little bit wider than hips width distance, that's okay. Just don't go in any narrower. Sit your hips back nice and deep. Look down, make sure you can see all 10 toes, and allow your knees to stack over your heels. Sometimes I think the hardest things in Sculpt are holding things. Breathe into this. On every inhale, find softness through your body. Every exhale, maybe sit back a little bit deeper. Pull your belly in. Bring your hands to heart center. Send your elbows wide. Keep gazing forward. We add a pulse from here in 4, in 3, in 2, sit low, little pulse. Now, once again, are you pulsing with your glutes or with your knees? Use your breath nice and low. Weight rocks into your heels. Awesome work, everyone. You've got it. Yes, Tim and Anna. Awesome, Cassie. We have a 2 count squat in 4. Start low in 3. Start low in 2. 2 counts, we start low. You lower down for 2 and lift for 2. Lower for 2, lift for 2. Slow and controlled. Inhale on the lower. And exhale on the lift. Keep lifted through the front line of your body, so keep your gaze forward even as you lower. I know you're tempted to gaze down, but stay lifted. Find length through your spine. You can stay with this pace, or option for the 1 count in 4, 3, 2. Option speed it up. You lower and lift. Inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale. Squeeze your glutes at the top. Keep softness through your knees the whole time. If you would like a little arm engagement, you can start to send your arms back behind you at the top. Slight press forward with your hips. Awesome work, everyone. Hold low in 4. Hold low in 3. Hold low 2. I lost my words. Hold low. Now your right heel comes off the mat. Find a little pulse. Tiny pulse. Tiny pulse. Other side in 4, 3, 2. Switch it out. Left heel lifts. Keep pulsing. Hips back behind you. Heel just straight off the mat. Side to side in 4, in 3, in 2. Start to alternate those heel lifts, right and left. Now notice if you're rocking overly side to side, can you try to keep your hips in line and stable? So you're really using your calves to find that lift. Yeah, it makes this shit a little harder. For 4, for 3, for 2. Last one, stand up, shake out your legs. Are we ready for a little cardio? I think so. We got some options here today, people. Cardio does not always mean jumping. I have a lot of layers for you. We start with hamstring curls. So pull opposite heel to opposite glute. You can add arm engagement, pull your elbow tips back behind you. Now with cardio, oh hi Pancake, just in time for cardio. You can make the movement a little bigger is what I was gonna say, or keep it within the 4 corners of your mat. We have a jack punch. 4, 3, 2, you'll face the left side of the room. You'll jack, punch forward. Jack, punch forward. So again, you do not have to jump in that jack. You can just find the twist in that punch. Bring your arms up overhead, twist and punch forward. If you want to jump, you can. Full body twist in that punch. Drive through your arm. Full body cardio right here. Whether you're jumping or not, Let your heart rate rise. 4, to the front in 3, to the front in 2, turn to the front, we have high knees, in, arm engagement, pull your arms down as you pull your knees up. If you want to run it out right here, go for it. Launch off the balls of your feet, or slow and controlled, gazes forward. Exhale on that lift, let's go. Almost there, team, we've got it. To the right in 4, to the right in 3, to the right in 2, to the right we have speed skaters. Tap opposite palm to opposite foot. You can step or jump. If you're stepping, activate by pressing your heels back behind you. Find a reach. All right, we have our jack punch in 4, in 3, on this side in 2. Stay facing this direction. Jack, punch, let's go. Jack, punch, jack, punch. Jump or not, drive through that arm. Full body twist to the front. Yes, awesome energy. I can feel you, heart rate up. Let's go. In our homes, working hard, breathing, sweating together. Almost there, you have 4. You have 3, we step it out in 2. Last one, face the front, just tap it out. Tap, you can take a sip of water, wipe your sweat, high five your neighbor or the person you're working out with or the screen. Good job, team. All right. After cardio, we always come back with an active recovery, meaning we listen to our breath first, then the movement follows. In that way, we slow our breath down and bring the engagement back into our muscles. All right, tap it out here. Inhale, arms up overhead. Exhale, let it go. Another one just like that. Inhale, lift all the way up, maybe gaze lifts. Exhale, let it go. Inhale, mountain pose, bring your feet together. Exhale, back bend one time, let it feel good. Inhale, come back to center. Exhale, hands to heart center, sit back low into your chair. Now, pull your feet hips width distance. Hands come behind your head. We have kind of a deadlift in your upper body for a 2 fluid count. You lower and lift. You'll lower, hinge at your hips, then lift. Even when you're lifting though, you are staying slightly hinged forward. So I'm not lifting all the way up because I don't want to find that arch in my back. You're only going to lift so high as you can keep a long, straight spine. So deadlifting is a really common exercise, not just in Sculpt, but in any weight training or weight loss program. And knowing the foundation of that movement is super important before you add weights. So drive down through all 4 corners of your feet. Keep a nice, generous bend through your knees. And as you're hinging forward, draw your attention to the back of your upper leg, so your hamstrings find that stretch. Oftentimes people think deadlifts is like an upper body movement, but it actually is all impacted by your lower body. Now hands behind your head and activate your arms by pressing the back of your head into your palms. This will also help neutralize your spine in this movement. Contract your belly in. You've got it. 4, 3, meet at the top. In 2. Awesome work, meet at the top. So keep that slight hinge forward. We're basically in our chair pose. Now with our arms, we're gonna put those 2 movements from before together, narrow row with a tricep kickback. You'll row, kick back, center, down. Row, kick back, center, and down. So linking those 2 movements, narrow row with the tricep kickback. Make it fluid. Keep your elbow tips as close into your midline as you can. I love this combination because it reminds you that you have to keep your elbow tips lifted nice and high to find that tricep engagement. But the narrow row reminds you that your shoulders should stay relaxed down your back. Legs stay where they are, firm and strong through your heels, belly tight. Gaze is slightly a few inches out in front of your mat. Find length from your tailbone all the way up through the crown of your head. Awesome work, everyone. We're here for 4, 3, 2, last one. Inhale, one leg Tadasana, that's where we're going. Exhale, crescent, airplane arms, step back behind you. All right, I need my other page here. Inhale, back to center, crescent lunge. Exhale, hands come to heart center. We have alternating step back lunges. So you'll lunge, step forward, and back with the other leg into your lunge. So you can move nice, slow, and controlled, alternating those step back lunges. Keep all 10 toes facing the front, and your back knee that lunges is hovering 1 inch off the mat. As you lunge, imagine keeping your knees, both of them at a 90-degree angle. So that front knee stays stacked over your front heel, and your back knee lunges into 90. Keep your shoulders stacked over your hips. So your legs are lunging, but your torso and spine is staying nice and upright. Awesome, Liz. Great work, Leah. You've got it, team. Let that sweat cultivate. You have 4. Left leg back in 3. Right leg forward, 2. Left leg back, right leg forward. Hands at heart center. From here, we're just gonna find a little pulse in that lunge. Left knee down and up, down and up. Relax your shoulders down your back. Pull your hands at heart center. Maybe close your eyes to challenge your balance a little bit here and bring your attention and focus into your body. Yes, you can. Embrace that shape for 4. Crescent in 3. Crescent in 2. Inhale, arms up overhead. Exhale, open up, warrior 2. Should feel nice and good in your legs. You can surf it out a little bit if that feels good. Right leg forward. Right knee and right toes forward. From here, settle in, palms face the front. You reach and pull, reach and pull. So a set of lat pulls, pulling your elbow tips down your back. So together, but also down. Keeping a nice generous bend through your elbows the whole time. Let your legs be stable and strong so you can really focus on your upper body here. Pull your core in. Let your shoulders stack over your hips. Relax your face, relax your jaw. Exhale as you squeeze your elbow tips together. We're here for 4. Here for 3. Last 2. Legs stay where they are. Hands at heart center. Twist, center, twist, center. So you're taking an oblique twist over your front right leg, then coming back to center. So shoulders over hips. Hands stay at heart center the whole time. Maybe even allow your gaze to follow over your right leg. Use your obliques to find the twist to the front and back to center. And it doesn't have to be super big, right? We never want to overwork in Sculpt. Just twist enough to really feel it in your obliques, your side abdominal muscles. You're here for 4. Star pose in 3. Star pose in 2. Last 1. Inhale to star pose, facing the left side of the room. I'm going to face you. Get nice and big. Lift your gaze. Exhale to horse. Heels in, toes out. Sit your hips low. We'll flow through that just a couple times to settle in. Inhale, star pose. Straighten through your legs. Gaze up. Exhale, nice and low to horse. Knees trap over toes. Inhale, star pose. Exhale, horse. Get 1 inch deeper last time. Inhale. Exhale, settle into your horse this time. Maybe rock it out a little bit side to side. Press your knees back behind you. Guide your palms to the inside of your quads, inside of your legs. Take a big inhale, lift your heart. Exhale, left shoulder to right knee. Find the twist. Inhale, back to center. Exhale, up and over to the other side. 1 more on each side. Inhale, lift your heart. Exhale, left shoulder down. Inhale, center. Exhale, right shoulder down. Inhale, back to center. Stay low in your horse. Hands come in. We have a bicep curl with a shoulder over press. You lower down, center, lift up, center. Bicep curl, shoulder press. Bicep curl, shoulder press. So your palms flip. Palms face you, palms face out, overhead. Keep your elbow tips pinned in. If you would like to add a horse squat, we're going there anyway, but if you're really feeling it, you can add the horse squat. Takes a little bit of coordination. We'll take a set of those in a minute. So here you can just focus on that upper body. Awesome work, everyone. Nice and low in that horse. Horse squatting forward. In 3. In 2. One more round of arms. Last one. Hands at heart center or hands on your hips. You lower down, lift. Lower and lift. Inhale, exhale. Nice and wide through your legs, tailbone long. Straight down and up, and it's okay if it's not your lowest point. Keep your form here. Tailbone long, shoulder stack over hips. Lift up 1 inch higher through the crown of your head, even as you're lowering your legs. Here's our countdown, team. You have 8. Let's go 7. Final 6. Get a little lower. 5. 4 more. 3. Star pose in 2. Last one. Inhale, star pose. Get big. Exhale, open up to 2. Inhale, reverse your right arm up. Exhale, hands to mat, high plank, and pause here. Hold here, or option for a set of mountain climbers. 8. Down dog in 7. Down dog in 6. Yes, you can. Last 5. 4. 3. Down dog in 2. Exhale, downward facing dog. Let it go. Awesome, everyone. Take a big inhale through your nose. Fill all the way up. Open mouth, exhale. Ha, let it go. Good job, Ralph. Inhale, fill all the way up. Exhale, audible. Ha. We have the other side, team. Inhale, gaze forward. Exhale, travel to the top of your space. Inhale, halfway. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, chair pose. Pull your feet hips width distance. We have that second set of deadlift preparation. This time, if you want to add, I don't know the best way to face. If you want to add arms, you can. So you'll lower for 2 and lift into an upright row. If you want to keep your hands behind your head, just like the first set, feel free to do so. If you want to add the arms, if you have weights, go for it. But keep the foundation, the intention the same, right? So drive the weight into your heels, and as you're hinging forward, can you think about finding a stretch through your hamstrings? Keeping a long, flat spine as you hinge. If you're adding the upright row, your elbow tips come above your ears, and your weights or palms come under your chin. And you're not standing up all the way. You keep a slight hinge through your hips the whole time, so you're basically rising up to a chair pose. Find length through both sides of your rib cage, and even as you're lowering down, can you maintain the lift through your front line so you're not rounding forward? Here for 4, 3, 2, come back to your kind of neutral chair pose. Keep softness through your knees. From here, we have a narrow row pulse. So right here, we're just gonna pulse both movements, narrow row, and then our tricep kickback. Kind of different variations of the same exercise. Hearing your pulse, how can you use your muscle engagement in the back of your upper arms to find the pulse? So your elbow tips are just a result of your tricep pulse rather than the opposite way, right? You're not actually pulsing your elbows back. That might look something like this, but you're using your triceps to find that engagement. Here for 4, for 3, tricep kickback in 2, straighten arms, tricep kickback, pulse. Lift to the sky, gaze is slightly forward. Now start to notice if you're jutting your chin forward, we get kind of tech neck. Pull your chin back in line, or pull your chin back in and your head back in line with the rest of your spine. right? We don't want to overarch to really get into that pulse. We want a neutral alignment and then pulse our triceps. Here for 4. Here for 3, yes you can. 2. Last one, inhale, right leg lifts, one leg Tadasana. Exhale, crescent lunge, airplane arms, step back behind you. Inhale, rise up, crescent. Exhale, hands to heart center. Second set of stepping, alternating step back lunges, guys. The sweat is in my brain. Okay. Step back lightly behind you. Drive down through your front heel to find stability. Maybe challenge yourself here to move at a faster pace, or maybe your body is calling for a little bit of a slower pace. Everything is okay, as long as you are listening to your own body and letting it feel good for you. Awesome, Cassie. Great work, Kelsey and Katie. Love it. Love the pace, team. Great work, Leah. Almost there, team. Left leg forward, right leg back in 4. 3, 2. Left leg forward, right leg back. Hands at heart center, little pulse down. Maybe close your eyes if you did on the other side. Stay lifted high onto the right ball mount of your foot. Hips are square to the front. Relax your jaw, breathe. 4, 3, 2. Inhale, crescent lunge, arms up overhead. Exhale, open up. Warrior 2. This time, elbows come in. We have rotator cuffs. So palms face in towards each other. And as you pin your elbows in towards each of your rib cages, I got distracted by the song, sorry. Press the backs of your palm out. So your rotator cuffs are very tiny muscles in your shoulders, and they shouldn't be like an over-exaggerated or very big movement. Just enough so that your forearms are closing and opening. Keep your shoulders relaxed down your back. Stay committed to that front lunge. Working rotator cuffs are super important in yoga, as they're the muscles that really help us in our chaturangas, or our forearm, tricep push-up. Awesome work, team. We have the oblique twist on this side in 4. 3, hands at heart center. 2, hands at heart center, twist forward, center. Forward, center, over left leg this time. Commit to that front lunge. Use your obliques to twist. Keep your elbows wide. Press into your palms. Thumbs stay at heart center the whole time. That's how you know you're using your obliques to twist rather than your arms or your chest. Tailbone long, belly tight. Use your breath. Here for 4. Start pose in 3. Start pose in 2. Last one, inhale, star pose facing the right side of the room. Exhale to horse. Final time here, heels in, toes out. We have a little pulse down, down. Don't think, just do it. For 8, 7, 6, hold low. In 4, 3, 2, hold low. Palms are down. We just have a set of frontal raises. You'll lift and lower, lift and lower. With control, bring your palms up to shoulder height. Now, with or without weights, can you find resistance as you press up and down? Like you're pushing through water. Like there's something there that you need the backs of your palms, then the front of your palms to really get through, whatever that is right here. Relax your shoulders down your back. Let's go. 8, 7, you have 6, back to star pose in 4, 3, 2, inhale, star pose, get big. Exhale, open up, warrior 2. Inhale, reverse warrior, left arm to the sky. Exhale, hands to mat. High plank, final set of mountain climbers. Pull your knees in. You have 8. You have 7. Down dog in 6. You can always hold high plank for 5. Last 4, 3, down dog in 2. Exhale to your final downward facing dog of class. Big inhale, send your hips high. Exhale, sigh it out. Inhale, gaze forward. Exhale, come down to a seat on your knees, team. We have one more song of work, a little bit of core, then we'll stretch and be done. Set your legs out in front of you, lay down onto your back. We'll find a set of basic crunches. How you want to take your legs is totally up to you. Legs up the wall, reverse tabletop, or keep them both down, maybe try them all on. Hands come behind your head, basic crunches. You lower down and lift, lower and lift. Inhale, exhale, inhale, lower, exhale, lift. So again, lots of options in your legs. Explore what feels good to you. Soles of the feet can be down, reverse tabletop, knees stack over your hips, or maybe legs up the wall, straight and strong. Now, wherever you are, plant your low back down into the mat. Lift your shoulder blades off the mat with every inhale and every crunch. And as you're lifting, can you let the back of your head be heavy into your palms? So there is no effort through your neck. If you're moving your legs or trying something on, pick one place in 4, pulse high in 3, pulse high in 2, shoulder blades off the mat, elbows wide, little pulse. Tiny pulse, contract your belly in 4, 3, reverse tabletop in 2. Now everyone meets in reverse tabletop. We have a set of bicycle crunches. Pull opposite elbow to opposite knee, press your heel forward in the twist. Use your obliques to find the twist across your chest. You can take a pause at center or find a fluid crunch, side to side. Exhale, exhale. You're in your final push-up class. One more minute of effort. If anything else is calling to you, feel free to take it. We have one more set of crunches, one more bicycle. 4, back to crunches in 3, 2, pick your leg, variation, basic crunch, lower and lift, lower and lift. Inhale, exhale, let's go. Shoulder blades are up, 4, pulse high in 3, pulse in 2, head is heavy, press your low back down, pulse, pulse, knit your low ribs in, bicycles in 4, in 3, in 2, twisting it out, let's go. This is your finale. Leave it all on the mat right here. Every last piece of energy you have right here. Countdown is 4. You have 3. Last 2. Pull your knees into your chest. Give yourself a very well-deserved squeeze. Big inhale through your nose. Exhale, let it go. Gently begin to rock your knees side to side. Release any tension that built up in your low back. And then pull your knees into your chest. Rock and roll the length of your spine until you come all the way up into a seated position. We'll take a shoulder and tricep stretch. Sit up nice and tall. Find a comfortable cross-legged seat. Inhale, lift up through your heart. Open up your arms. Exhale, left arm crosses over your chest. Hook with your right forearm. Awesome work, you guys. Way to commit to your foundations. To refocus on the movement. A little bit of yoga, a little bit of strength, a little bit of cardio and squats, but no push-ups. You're welcome. Take a big inhale. Exhale, let it go. Inhale, open up. Exhale to the other side, right arm crosses. Maybe close your eyes, turn your attention inward. Feel your heartbeat beneath your chest, and know that all the energy that you cultivated is a product of yourself. You showing up on your space, carving out 60 moments for your movement. Inhale, exhale, inhale, open up. Exhale, tricep stretch on the right side. Send your right elbow tip straight to the sky and allow your right palm to come in between both shoulder blades. With your left palm, grab for the outside of your right tricep. Now gently press the back of your head into the stretch. Big breath in, big breath out. Gently release, inhale, open up. Exhale, other side, left elbow tip to the sky. Can you gently keep your shoulders relaxed down your back, even as you're lifting them, right? It's a little contradictory. That's the yoga. Bring awareness into your body, into your breath. Try to avoid your rib cage from flaring out. Press the back of your head into the stretch. Big breath in. One more breath out. Inhale, open up one more time. And exhale, send your legs out in front of you. We'll come into a supine figure 4. We'll start seated. If you want to take it laying down, you can. Gently place your right ankle on top of your left quad. From here, you can gently pull your glutes in toward your heel to deepen the stretch, or you can find laying down on your back and grab for your left hamstring. Whatever feels good and is most accessible in your body. Gently encourage your right knee forward to keep your hips square. In both options, keep your spine long and heavy. Big breath in. Big breath out. Pancake is looking at me through the window right now. It's really cute. Release from here. Give your knees a squeeze. We'll just take that stretch up and over to the other side. So if you stay seated, do so on the other side. If you found the laying down option, do so here. Allow your breath to slow down. Notice how your body and your energy feels from before versus after practice. Can you feel the benefits in your body? One more inhale. One more exhale. Pull your knees back into center. We'll take a twist on either side before settling into Shavasana. Inhale. Exhale, knock your knees up and over to the left side of your mat. Gentle twist. Keep your right leg stacked over your left as you allow your torso to open up to the right. Keep both shoulder blades melted, heavy on the mat. Take a breath in, find length through your spine. Stay for the breath out, maybe twist a little bit deeper. Pull your knees back and up to center. Give them a squeeze, reset your spine. Take one more breath. And exhale, up and over to the right side. Let your left leg stack. Shoulder blades melt down your back. Turn your gaze inward, your attention inward. Final pose before Shavasana. Big breath in. Bigger breath out. Pull your knees back into your chest. One final moment of effort. Curl yourself up into a tiny little ball. Connect your forehead on your knees. Give all your muscles a tight squeeze and thank yourself. A giant moment of gratitude for working hard today, for showing up. Exhale, release into final Shavasana. Take up space on your mat, in your room, in your space. Let your palms roll open, your feet splay wide. A few moments of stillness, of silence in your own mind and body. I will guide you out in just a few moments when it's time. Take a big inhale through your nose. Audible exhale. When you're ready to bring movement back into your body, you can wiggle your fingers and your toes. Allow the back of your head to rock side to side on your space. Lift your arms up overhead to take a final full body stretch. Point through your toes, take a huge inhale, find length. Exhale, roll onto one side, fetal position. Pull your knees into your chest, take a breath. And when you're ready, press yourself up to a seated position. Nice and tall, find a comfortable cross-legged seat. Pull your hands into heart center. We'll end class with one cleansing breath. Exhale all the air out of your lungs. Seal your lips. Take your biggest inhale of the day all the way up through your collarbones, through the crown of your head, pause at the top. Sip in a little bit more air. Feel yourself expand wide. Open mouth, exhale, let it all go. Draw your thumbs to third eye center. The student and teacher and sculptor in me truly honors, always, always thanks the student, the teacher, the sculptor. in all of you. Bowing forward, we seal in our foundations practice. Namaste. Thank you guys so much for joining me. Thank yourself for working on foundations, for getting a little bit stronger. And if you want to donate, send to my Venmo. And I hope to see you on Thursday. We'll build on those foundations. Thank you all so much.
Good job, everyone. You're all so good.